Yay, yay. What up with it? I find it very, very amazing that people have no clue about this realm and the places you go visit. You got rock that looks like the marbling of meat. You got rock that look like scales and skin of a being that was once living and breathing. Y'all have no clue, man. Beautiful areas in their own right. But once you realize what it is, it'll make you motherfucking cry. You understand me? A lot of geologists want to tell you that the red and the colors is from certain mineral deposits and iron and shit. Well, what the fuck you think is in your blood? Hmm? Then they're the same minerals that you find in these, what you want to call geological formations, right? It's coursing through you. Something happened on this realm on a catastrophic level. Millions of motherfucking years ago. Billions of motherfucking years ago. Well, what they want to tell you, billions anyway. But more or less millions of a being the size of a planet that was living and breathing and still is. But you're seeing the fossilized remains of gigantic as beings. This planet was never known as Earth. No, it's what it's called now because it's Terra. But Earth, the name Earth itself, Earth, right? Ea deals a lot with Ea Enki. Ea Enki is that name literally means Lord of Earth, Lord, not a god of Earth, Lord of Earth. And a lord is a master, owner, ruler that they want to associate as having full authority over the property, but it's not an authority over the property. For this lord knows that it's not his property, period. But to get people in tune with what it was and what it is. This planet used to be known as Ki. That's why you have Anki, which is Lord of Earth, Lord of Ki. That's what this used to be known. And Ki meaning the resonance and vibration and frequency that he emitted. This planet also used to be known as Tiamat. And, according to these ancient scriptures, that it used to be a watery planet, all water, all water. And within it was beings. Also, the waters were used to seed beings before they come onto the lands after something catastrophic happened. They came onto the lands. Yeah, you see? But Tiamat used to gleam and shine brighter than the sun because the light would emanate off the waters, right? And reflect such the magnified light that these beings, when they came here, this was called the third rock from the sun, but that's from the sun. But these beings were coming towards the sun, so we're known as the seventh rock from the sun. You see, they're coming from another direction. And when they seen this gleaming, right, they was amazed by it. Okay? Not knowing what was truly in the waters. Great protectors of this realm. Real shit. And also ancient documentations claim a being named Marduk of slaying the ancient dragon queen Tiamat. That's what this was. Dragon queen. Yeah. You are eating. You are walking. You are digging into the remains of living beings who were the children of Tiamat. What you want to call dragons. Yeah. And that's not nothing bad at all, because you see that the year of the dragon and all this shit. Dragons everywhere. Dragons this, dragons that. You know what I mean? And there's beings from the Draco star constellation, right, that came here and tried to make this place their home. In some ways they succeeded, in other ways they did not, and they're still living amongst you today. Yeah, just within this motherfucker, right? But it amazes me that a lot of people don't know what this realm is all about and what it is. You're gonna go see these places that want to have you get a permit and everything else, right? So they can control what's going on. Now there are some very disrespectful motherfuckers. Like when I see pictures of the pyramids and shit, all you see collected in the crevices and the closed off entrances of some places, nothing but trash, nothing but motherfucking trash. You tourists are something else, man. You are. You are. You have no clue what the fuck you visiting, what you walking on top of, and you have the nerve to throw your trash on the motherfucking ground. That's why nothing in your life is going right. Nothing. You think that what you did is not recorded and it's not some type of retribution coming towards your bitch ass. No, you been getting your retribution. That's why your life is in shambles. You see? Because you motherfuckers have no respect about what it is that you're walking into, what you're walking on, and what you're dealing with, and you want to trash it out. You tourists got backpacks and everything else. Put your motherfucking trash in the backpack. Real shit. Real shit. I would hate to go over there and visit some of our ancient monuments that our ancestors built to get your ass in tune to the above, right? From the below. You hear me? Connecting you straight to the motherfucking above and using the energies from the above to heal your bitch ass, right? And here it is, you motherfuckers are going over there littering. If I go over there and I will be I will be emotionally distraught. Seeing all this trash, I'm emotionally distraught to seeing the videos of this shit, trash floating around everywhere, right? By them punk ass motherfuckers you want to call Egyptians and shit. You know what I'm saying? They're not curating nothing, right? Nothing. They're trying to figure it out, and matter of fact, they already have it figured out. They're just telling you a motherfucking lie, and they're trashing the place out, trashing it. Motherfuckers walking around and shit in thobes and turbans and shit, ain't picking no motherfucking trash up, ain't even cleaning it up with they sorry bitch nasty motherfucking asses, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Straight up. If I was to go over there and see people littering, if I go over there and see a motherfucker drop a bubblegum wrapper, right? I'm subject to knock you out, man. I'm subject to knock you the fuck out. And ain't nobody checking these motherfuckers when they do that shit. But yes, this realm is very, very ancient. I had to pause that, and then I forgot what I was talking about because it was on pause for so long. I had an unexpected visitor, but I respect that because with my boys, he can pull up anytime he want to and check on me, man. Make sure everything good. You know what I mean? So anyways, this is the ancient realm, y'all. It's ancient, man. It's super ancient. Once people realize that shit, you'll have a little bit more reverence for shit. And I know I was talking about tourists and trash and shit and, you know, going over there and seeing people litter. I mean, I would have a conniption fit with see motherfuckers littering these places because they have no clue on what's being told to you, what's being shown to you by good guides telling you this is what it is, you know, and people don't have a respect for that shit, you know. You're walking in something that was never meant to walk in. That's why they got you crouching down into the pyramids and shit, grabbing rails that never used to be there, walking down wooden stairs and shit. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. You're walking in ancient energetic machines, man, that was pulling energy from the earth and connecting that energy to the above and also dispersing the energy around the lands, man, to people to live free from or on. Real shit. So, you know, I just wanted to tell y'all about how ancient this place is, what you deem to be natural formations. They're not natural formations, man. They're not. They're not. You know. So, like I said, Himalayan salt. You're eating giant motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. The minerals in your body, if you was to put yourself not just in the casket, but put yourself in the ground, right? You know, upon your death, everything about your body is gonna go right back into the earth, man. These are minerals and shit, man. So we're looking at giant fossilized minerals, man, of beings that wasn't They wasn't buried properly. No, this is a living, breathing entity that we're on, man. If you only knew, if you only fucking knew, you know, living, breathing. That's why Yeshua said that this is not geological, it's biological. Yes, and all them geologists are only put in place to keep you from knowing the true story of the ancient queen, Tiamat. 10 toes to the pavement. It's the reason why it's also known as Mother Earth, Gaia. Yeah. And she has children here that she will protect. Grind out all things. And while you're in the midst of doing all that, make sure and ensure that you practice a perfect peace, so that your peace may be perfect. And like I always say, they know what time it is. Checkmate. Game over.